His own routine to get ready. But a lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the next starting five, we've got Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the bench. And that one is good.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Murray against Dinwiddie. To the wing on the left. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from outside. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Capella. Outside Collins. Inside Young. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bridges, no one around him. No good on the triple. We played just over a minute here in the first.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young outside. To the wing right side. Murray, the pass to Young. Murray against Dinwiddie. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Young.
Hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Johnson double teamed. Shoots the 3. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Dinwiddie wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Young. It's deflected.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
Bridges shot. Good.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And a deep 3 from Young. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they pick up 2. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Bridges against Hunter. Here's Claxton. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Bridges with the steal. Launches it. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
Young looking it over. Outside Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Murray right side. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Johnson over Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
The Hawks trail by 9. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Feeds it to Collins. Dinwiddie with the steal. Ahead, here's Claxton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And the dunk by Capella.
Superb execution in the screen and roll. Murray cutting the pass right through the defense.
Dinwiddie dishes to Johnson. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
3 points.
Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for Brooklyn. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Nets? And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Hunter against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Capella with a screen on Bridges. Here's Young over Claxton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Murray getting out on the break. He is so quick. You are not catching him when he's out there.
Johnson with a screen on Murray. Pass to Claxton for 3. They get the rebound. There's the triple. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside. Oh, that's blocked. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And so they foul intentionally.
Clint Capella. His second. Team first.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Bridges for 3. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 9.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And finish off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast. And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Capella with a screen on Johnson. And Young kicks to Hunter. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Dishes it to Hunter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Curry passes to Simmons. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
And a good physical play there from Simmons, not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 11-point game. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Curry kicks to Harris. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Down by 12. In the corner, it's Capella. The pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Trae Young. So it's the Hawks now. Murray outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray's got 6.
Very smooth play by Murray, working his way around the contact for the easy finish.
Simmons, a screen on Murray. It's Curry with the drive. Goes back up. Back to Simmons. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Hawks trail by 10. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul.
Team score.
Collins in the post. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Simmons.
That's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kickout.
Watanabe passes to O'Neal. Here's Watanabe. 4 seconds left. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the...
All right, Dave, thank you. And
Your Hawks. The Nets. Quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu is out there with John Collins. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Curry out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Curry a screen on Collins. Pass to Simmons. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Murray, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Murray, no good. Nets leading by 13. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Bridges with the steal. Out to the wing for the three. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. To the inside. Here's Claxton, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Murray against Dinwiddie. Plays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 8.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Bridges against Hunter. Johnson for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich looking around. Outside Collins. Kicks to Hunter. Back to Collins. It's blocked. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 11-point game. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Collins. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Timeout called, the Nets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Shot clock at 6. Harris dishes to Simmons. And stolen by Okongwu. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low, and stolen by Simmons. And here we go. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Collins. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Murray with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Murray kicks to Collins. And Collins gets double teamed. Here's Okongwu. Off on the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside Curry. Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. They've got Ben Simmons. Harris is out there with Curry. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watanabe in at the 4 spot. Here's Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed, Richard, into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mikal Bridges checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Simmons, a screen on Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks trail by 7. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Trae Young subbed in for Murray. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before the defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Nets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. And Simmons, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there's the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
His first, team second.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Timeout called, the Nets. The pass to Claxton. Shot clock at 5. And he converts the layup. And the Nets lead by 6.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. Lobbed up there for Collins. Bridges with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And he commits the intentional foul.
His second, team second.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Bridges.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Finney Smith passes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Young from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Here's Finney Smith, and right away. They match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Young dishes to Capella. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Young. To the paint. And they go to the intentional foul.
His first. Team starter.
Young against Bridges. Young inside. 4 on the shot clock. Capella. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
And that one misses. Nets leading by 4. Bridges for 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Young drives in. It's tipped. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Bogdanovich. There's the screen. And Simmons kicks to Finney Smith. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Young pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Collins in the post. Johnson's there. Shot by Collins, no good. Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside, Simmons. Takes it off the glass.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young drives in. 2 free throws. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under review.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Going inside. It's in!
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.
Look at tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And Portland has possession after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Nurkic passes to Grant. Grant the screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Thibault. Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. Takes it inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Young. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Hunter against Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Hunter. For 3, here's Lillard. Grant with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Lillard against Collins. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Here's Simons. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Out to Lillard. And there's a 3-second violation. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Young, the pass to Murray. Now here's Collins. Simons with a rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Lillard. Driving inside. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And so here's Portland, following the score by Atlanta. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
You will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Lillard. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Nurkic passes to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Simons against Young. 1:35 left to play in the first. And the shot goes down. Young's got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Young. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Lillard. Here's Simons. A rebound by Murray. The Hawks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. The kick to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Hunter's got his second basket of the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Now here's Young. 6 points for him. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Collins a screen. Young the pass to Hunter. With 4 on the clock. Here's Collins. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Good. Young's got 10 points.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo. Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Young with it. Nibel picks him up. Collins, no good. Portland trailing here. Outside Nibel. Pass to Lillard. And here's Nurkic to the wing, right side. Fades away. Collins with the rebound. And the Hawks shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Outside Murray. Here's Collins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Collins has such concentration when he's out on the floor, and it can help really steady a basketball team.
And both free throws good for Collins. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. They kick it out to Murray. Atlanta again missing. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
His first. Team first.
Lillard against Hunter. Pass to Nurkic. Fires from the corner. Now Young with a steal.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Simons outside. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. 4 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Grant. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Not a lot of panic that time from Jeremy Grant, even when he was under a bit of duress. Bails him out on that possession.
Young, the pass to Capella. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on Hunter. Out to the right wing. Nurkic finds Grant. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Thibault. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls, plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Sharp. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. Defended by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Murray. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's Sharp, defended by Bogdanovich. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. Back to Eubanks. Capella with a block. Murray with it. Into the lane. The putback. And it's Little with a rebound. Here's Sharp. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your Hawks, 27. The Trailblazers, 15.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. They've got Johnson, Nasir Little out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Bogdanovich. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Okongwu. And there's Hunter on the assist from Okongwu. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Outside Johnson. Here's Eubanks. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Eubanks, he's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Pass to Okongwu. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Now here's Bay. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Bay can use a mix of power and finesse. He gets that close.
And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
5 to shoot. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Murray. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Reddish. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Eubanks in the high post. From deep, Johnson. He drops it from range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
A line change here for Portland. Lillard against Hunter. There's the triple. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that's an intentional foul. Bogdanovich has checked in for Murray.
Team change. Coming to the floor for your Hawks. Bogdanovich.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Grant with a screen on Bogdanovich. Lillard against Bogdanovich. And it's Lillard penetrating.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Young against Lillard. Pass to Hunter. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Nurkic a screen on Hunter. For three, here's Lillard. And here's Nurkic for three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Young, the pass to Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Lillard against Young. Grant with a screen on Young. Here's Lillard. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Outside Young to the inside. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Nurkic a screen on Hunter. Nurkic high post. And Nurkic throws it down.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Capella, the pass to Young. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And that one's good. Lillard.
You just can't give Lillard an inch out there. He's going to shoot that one incredibly fast.
Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Nurkic. And so it's Atlanta. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. And they go to the intentional foul. DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Hawks.
Team first. Now to the lineup for your Hawks. DeJounte Murray.
Nurkic passes to Thibault. Grant the screen. Hey, rejected by Capella. Young against Grant. Collins passes to Young. Collins with a screen on Grant. Here's Young. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Pass to Grant. Grant throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Lillard against Young. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Lillard against Hunter. Nurkic a screen on Hunter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And here's Nurkic for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Young. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Lillard outside. Pass to Graham. Oh, Graham throws it down.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Collins with a screen on Lillard. Young, the pass to Collins. Count that bucket. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the guy you want with the ball inside, as Collins' ability to rise up will produce some points.
And here's Nurkic. Pass to Graham. Now here's Lillard. Hunter covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Lillard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Hunter. Kept alive. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Inside. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Capella. Outside Hunter. Fades back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Grant with a screen on Hunter. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Outside for Grant. We've got 1:13 left to play in the 4th. Here's Nurkic. Capella with a rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively. And DeAndre Hunter is still just a young talent here in the league, but in college, he was a champ, winning the trophy in 2019.
It's good.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Capella, screen on Lillard. Young with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Capella can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lillard outside. The leaner. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
fine Thursday afternoon. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward position. Here's Lillard. Six on the shot clock. Here's Simons. No good. Bridges with some nice defense. Dinwiddie wide open. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
On defense, the Nets. Simons with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. Lillard misses. And at some point, Craig, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And then Lillard slams it in.
What bunnies from Damian Lillard, flying off the floor to dunk it home.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's on Damian Lillard. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Lillard outside. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A volume three-point shooter. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous from deep.
Pass to Finney Smith. Here's the 3. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Grant, that's good.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Lillard. After Mikal Bridges' bucket. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. .156 left here in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Thybulle, the pass to Simons. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Next ball.
Nets leading by 5. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Claxton. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And here now is Thybulle. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nurkic finds Lillard. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Dinwiddie against Simons. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Pass to Finney Smith. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Can't hit from in close. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Lillard. He's got 8. And Portland again with the bucket.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Dinwiddie outside. Passes it to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range. The long distance three is buried. Bridges has got 9.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Lillard. Can't connect from 13 feet up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets lead by 3.
Please give a big round of applause for your Nets Youth 15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And I think, Steve, now we see less real crunch matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Here's Lillard. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Nets leading by 6. Curry is inside. He's covered by Grant. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Anyone want a t-shirt? I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh, yeah.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Trailblazers trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
That shot wide open. Claxton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Grant with a screen on Bridges. Three-pointer, Lillard. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Nurkic. The pass to Simons. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Kept alive. Over to the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry outside. Here's Simmons. Has to Claxton. Simmons sets a screen for Curry. Another shot. Kicks it to Simmons. Shoots over Simons. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And so they foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Now, here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Hits it from 3-point range. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Simmons, banked in off the glass. Simmons got his second bucket.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Simon. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Royce O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. 20 feet out. O'Neal misses.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Passes it to Thibault. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Nurkic can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
Now Curry. Harris outside. Simmons on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
What mastery from Simmons. Fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
And so he hits both. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Little with the ball. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Brooklyn.
The Trailblazers, 23. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Johnson, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Claxton, and the shot goes in. Claxton's got the lead back up to 7 now for Brooklyn.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
From outside the arc. And it's Sharp missing. Nets leading by 7. Here's Dinwiddie. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 5.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Johnson surveying the floor. The offensive rebound. Pass to Sharp. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. No good on that one. Harris checked in for the Nets.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he's good on the second. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here now is Dinwiddie. He has 5. Banked in off the glass. He has 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Johnson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Here's Dinwiddie. Harris outside. Dinwiddie is screen on Johnson. And the basket by Harris.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Johnson outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Dinwiddie against Johnson.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's Claxton. And it's denied. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 13. It's stolen by Johnson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Simmons checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Watanabe comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Johnson. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot clock at 2. Grant outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Nurkic a screen on Curry. Lillard the pass to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
This is why you involve Nurkic in pick and rolls. He makes smart decisions.
Stolen by O'Neal. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Harris outside. Down low. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Trailblazers trail by 11. 32 seconds left in the third. Curry against Lillard. Here he goes. And they'll get another chance. Here's Simons. Tries again. Here's Nurkic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Lillard. Here's Curry. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense.
Your next U.S. team.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Nets leading by 11 on the floor for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Bridges shot good.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Now here's Lillard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lillard with no one around. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 19 points.
You got to love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Claxton, the second effort. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Lillard gets it to go.
You can't give Lillard an ounce of space. That's when he'll pull up right on you.
Now Simmons. Now the pass to Claxton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Trailblazers trail by 12. Lillard outside. Takes the 3. Grant outside. Pocket 6. Pass to Thibault. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And he drives in, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Shots good by Simmons. And the Nets lead by 11.
A physical presence. Simmons is 6'11", nearly 250 pounds. He can easily absorb the hit.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 11. 1:39 left in the fourth. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Little's checked in. Lillard against Bridges. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Here's Lillard. Here's the dish to Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
Here's Simmons. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bridges against Lillard. To the inside. Here's Little. Feeds it to Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. A second chance effort with the clock winding down. A three ball. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
On the wing, Bridges, covered by Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. Grant outside. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you can always count on the consistency from Grant. He likes these moments, keeps his composure, and knocks it down.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
Brooklyn. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Drives to the hoop. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, look at Collins staying one step ahead in transition, going all out to convert on the fast break.
It's Bridges on the wing from downtown. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Young. Pass to Capella. Nice D from Bridges.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Launches a three. Capella with a rebound. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Screen by Claxton. Puts it up. Bridges misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
To the paint. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Young, the pass to Collins, and he gets it to go.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Down low, right wing. Here's Claxton, guarded by Capella. Deflects the pass. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Collins. Can't get it to drop. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Dinwiddie with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Three-pointer, Bridges sinks the tray. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's Young. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Bridges.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Dinwiddie outside. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Show some love.
Clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy. Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls in the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins, a little bit of sauce on that slam.
Claxton can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Right side Young, and he drives in. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 19-20 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Left side, Young. Capella, screen on Bridges. Young. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie, no good. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Young with it, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Count that one. Young's got 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the middle. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Outside Young. Left side Hunter. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Yuta Watanabe. Seth Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Young against Curry. Pass to Watanabe. Takes a 3. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Pass to Claxton. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 10.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And that one drops for him.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
And so they foul intentionally. Some changes for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. And Harris is subbed in for Bridges. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble. Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pass to Curry, puts up a 3. It's good. And beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter. Endorsed for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a 2-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Bogdanovich has checked in for DeJounte Murray.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Here's Simmons. Again, the net score.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
Young, the pass to Collins. Tries again. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Now, for your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
So for the Hawks, Bay comes in for John Collins, and Murray subbed in for Young. 1:52 left in the first half of this game. Murray passes to Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
And Simmons has taken a ton of heat recently.
He really has, B.A., but it seems to me he's ready to prove his doubters wrong. Maybe he uses all that criticism as motivation to finally improve his shooting, because absolutely on the defensive end, this guy is a terror. And in transition, he puts a ton of pressure on you.
Capella finds Bay. Screen by Capella. Outside Murray. Back to Bay. 5 on the clock. Pass to Capella. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team White.
Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 5.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
And here's Curry for 3. They get it back.
Time of Brooklyn. Who wants to teach you right about now? That's right, man.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group.
Put your hands in the air. Let me see you. Give it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Pass to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. And the Nets miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. 34 seconds left in the second period. Here's Capella. Back to Bay. Just 5 to shoot. And Capella gets it to go on the assist from Bay. Capella's got 6 in the quarter.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Here's Claxton. The wide open shot is on the money. And the Nets lead by 5.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
And so a close game as we...
Brooklyn, 31. The Hawks, 28.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hunter against Bridges. Pulls it in from the elbow. And that one's long.
And that's just an off-balance, low-percentage shot, especially without room to operate.
Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden-Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
The Hawks trailing. The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Murray passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Time after time, it's been Capella. He's doing damage.
Screen by Claxton. Inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Claxton's got 8. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Young, the pass to Collins. Stolen by Bridges. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. With the drive, lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Collins. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Brooklyn has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Now Simmons. The shot no good. Collins with the defensive effort.
And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. Like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
Curry finds Harris. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Young. And there's the drive. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
The 3 from Curry. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Now Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Capella screen on Curry. Curry against Young. Pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got 14.
Mixing power with athletic ability, Capella has become a solid interior scoring option.
Curry passes to Simmons. Collins with the defensive effort. Young attacking. And that one drops. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
The three from Curry knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
Curry will absolutely light you up from the corners. Anywhere on the floor, he's dangerous. But the corners, that's his sweet spot.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. We've got Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. So that's the Nets 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Bridges. And here's Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. To the inside.
Yeah, the length of Capella really showing on that play. He has excellent timing when it comes to contesting shots.
Bogdanovich from long range. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nets lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Timeout. Sorry. We got some t-shirts with the hardest, craziest, most exciting fans in the building. If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just done.
And the Nets with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Man, your next U16.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Let him hear you.
Here's Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Rebound Brooklyn.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team seconds.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Back to Claxton. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Hawks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Back Back to Simmons. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Simmons. Screen by Claxton. Back to Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Young against Bridges. And he'll draw the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
Free throws good. Young.
Everyone, I needed to get loud.
And both free throws good for Young.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
From deep. And it goes!
Oh my, wow!
Count it!
Fearless, confident competitor Bridges with the delivery.
Right side Young. Collins with a screen on Bridges. Young with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, Brooklyn. From deep three-point range. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 4 assists in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Pass to Simmons. Driving in. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hunter passes to Murray. Basket counts. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Claxton.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'd say it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Young. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Young.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Inside. Here's Finney-Smith. The kick out to Simmons. Count it!
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Collins passes to Young. The fadeaway. Looking to get back on track. Yes!
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. Now here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Young, and now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Well, you know the defense believes it's made as good a choice as they can here. For Dorian Finney-Smith, not the most efficient guy at the line, may be able to surprise them here with a big shot.
And stolen by Bridges. It's a one-on-one situation. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.
rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella man the post position. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Lillard misses. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Hunter against Lillard. Grant with the screen on Hunter. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Lillard. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. 5 on the clock. Thibault finds Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Now here's Simons. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Simons, the pass to Grant, and stolen by Murray. Here's Young. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Willing to get out and run. Trae Young will take those points however he can get to them.
Lillard attacking. Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Young inside. Covered by Lillard. Shots good from Young. Young's got 6 points.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. And there's the drive. And then Lillard slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Collins. After the Trailblazers pick up 2. Hunter, no one around him, buries it from 3-point range. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Lillard outside. Inside, and stolen by Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Young taking his time here. Collins setting the pick for Young. And there's the pass to Capella. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space. Calm and collecting.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
And here is Simons after the three-pointer from John Collins. Lillard with no one around. And another 3 for Portland.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Collins a screen on Lillard. And Young kicks to Capella. Young against Nurkic. And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. He dishes it to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And stolen by Hunter. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray scanning the floor. The feed to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the one spot.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Hunter against Lillard. And stolen by Hunter.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim. Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
Grant finds Lillard. Simons with the ball. Here's Grant. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And now we've got the intentional foul. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Here's Young. Here's Hunter. Second shot opportunity. 6 feet out. To the left side wing. Here's Collins, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Portland called for the foul.
Sometimes you just don't have somebody on your roster to match up with the type of player that John Collins is.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside. He can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And it's in there. 9 points for Nurkic.
Great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll. He can be deadly as the roll man.
Young pass to Hunter. And stolen by Thibault. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. Nurkic dishes to Grant. Nurkic a screen on Collins. Grant goes in. Clock is at 3. Tries again. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Hunter. Back to Nurkic. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And there's Murray on the assist by Hunter.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Lillard from outside, and another three for Portland.
And look out, the weather report might call for an avalanche of buckets from Damian Lillard.
Here's Young. Nurkic with the block. Collins against Lillard. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. 1:24 left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Nurkic kicks to Simons. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Stolen by Grant. Now Lillard. 13 points in the game. Grant with a screen on Hunter. Lillard from outside. Clock at 6. Here's Grant. Sweet move. And he hits it to tie the game up. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Screen by Grant. That's a 2 from Lillard. Grant finds Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
All free throws good from Capella. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazer dancer. Another round of applause for your Blazer dancer.
5 seconds left to play in the first half. With 1 on the clock, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
That's the end of the first half.
All right, David, thank you.
Your Trailblazers, 30, the Hawks, 30. And let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Little. Johnson is out there with Sharp. Then it's Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Good work defensively by Capella.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Outside for Murray. And he lays it straight in. Murray's got 6. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson against Murray. Eubanks the pass to Little. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And stolen by Okongwu. Murray dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Bays checked in for Atlanta. Johnson against Murray. Releases. And stolen by Bay. To the middle. Here's Okongwu.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021 the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Nurkic a screen on Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Lillard. And they get it. That's good. And the Atlanta lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Nurkic.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
In the corner, Bay with it. Oh, good on the triple. Well, we know, Brett, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Here's Nurkic, 13 points in the game. Lillard from outside. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Capella, the pass to Collins.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Capella. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
That's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. He can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Murray outside. Right wing, Griffin kicks to Murray. Clock at 4. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Lillard scanning the floor. Simons with the screen on Bogdanovich. Passes to Simons. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Griffin, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Atlanta, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. It just comes at you in a little bit different package.
And that one, good. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That's a 2 from Lillard, and Nurkic gets it to go.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps, dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
Murray against Simon. Capella with a screen on Simon. Murray right side. Here's Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got his third basket of the night right there. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Hawks up. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Collins and Capella man the post position. Bogdanovich is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Griffin in at the three. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Bogdanovich. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Thibault. Feeds to Lillard. And stolen by Murray. Young outside to the paint. That's good from Collins on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Young finds Murray. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Portland with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Simons against Murray. And Capella sends it back. Here's Simons. Second chance shot. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
The Hawks leading by 7. Young outside. Driving the lane. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
the previous play is under review
in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Hunter against Lillard. Screen by Grant. 5 to shoot. Over Collins. And Capella sends it back.
Atlanta ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And here's Young. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and it goes down 2 points.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Grant gets a wide open look, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Young outside. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Lillard against Hunter. Nurkic a screen on Hunter. Lillard with it. Floats one. Second chance effort. Here's Nurkic, and stolen by Hunter. Young left side. Score the basket is 8 for 13 from the floor.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Young against Lillard. Murray a screen on Lillard, and Young kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. Lillard way outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
be the Nets off the tip. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the dunk by Lillard. And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. Bridges outside. And the three off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that
one. Grant outside. Pass to Lillard. From outside the arc. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Nets keep it alive. Back to Finney-Smith. Gets another look. Yep, that one's good.
Man, I love that turnaround jumper. What a tough shot to defend.
Lillard outside. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Lillard. The 3. Claxton with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Now Lillard. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Will it go? Tipped. The Nets with the lead. It's tipped. Bridges against Thibault. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he throws it down with one hand.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. A huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Lillard. Grab the screen. The 3 is up. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 5 now.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to Nurkic. There's the 3. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist from Nurkic. 7 points in the game.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Dinwiddie with it. Give him 8. Outside Finney Smith. That three's off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. That's out front. They're up by 8. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn. So on the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Lillard outside. Let's go with a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. The shot by Johnson, no good. Portland trailing here. And here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Counted from distance.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Bridges misses. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Simons outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bridges.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Claxton. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Claxton's got 10 points.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a 3-point shot now.
To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Nurkic hits them both. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Curry passes to Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Portland's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Grant with a screen on Curry. For 3, here's Lillard. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Curry for 3. On the wing, Curry. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
For 3, O'Neal. And he buries his first look.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Nurkic a screen on Curry. The 3. Bible passes to Lillard. For 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
56 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Curry against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And it's Simons penetrating. Open shot, Grant. And it's Harris with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Simmons, the pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Watanabe on the wing. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Watanabe. He's covered by Grant. Watanabe can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Grant with a screen on Curry. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 19 points.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
And so we wrap up.
The 25. The Nets, 31.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Nasir Little out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Sharp in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And Claxton gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Sharp. Takes the 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Let's go with a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Let's hear it for your
second half rolling along. About a minute played here. From deep, Johnson. And no good. And it's Portland the other way. Outside Johnson. Pass to Little. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Portland again missing. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Finney-Smith. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. He was all alone on that one. And now it's an 11-point Brooklyn lead.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
From deep, Johnson. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges outside. From the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Johnson. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
You do not want to let this guy get going. He can take days to cool off.
Simons passes to Nurkic. Pass to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. They get it again. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Claxton. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Claxton's got 9 points now in the second half.
Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Watanabe's checked in for Finney-Smith. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. Harris is checked in for Bridges. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Here's Grant. Simons outside. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Oh, got that one up quick. Watanabe's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And here's Simons outside. The rebound by the Nets. For three, here's Harris. For three. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the Blazers making a change here.
Joe Harris.
And Harris drops them both. Now here's Lillard to halt the run. The shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose.
Fans, a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Brooklyn ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time.
On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Seth Curry, Yuta Watanabe out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard. Lillard fires away from way outside, and they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
Now the Blazers on the move. Nurkic a screen on Curry. Lillard against Curry. Fires the three. Oh, stolen by Harris. Fast break, Brooklyn. Curry with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Simmons. Here's Watanabe. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Nurkic. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Lillard. This one for three. That shot off. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. For three, here's Harris. They set a pick. The three from Curry. Launches a three. And again no good by Brooklyn. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Lillard against Curry. Outside Thibault. Lillard passes to Graham. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it from distance.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. On target from range. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Lillard against Curry. Pass to Harris. O'Neal on the wing. The 3 is up. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard outside.
2 minutes in the game.
Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
The kick out, Curry. Knocks down the triple. And the Nets lead by 17.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 9 rebounds now.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nets.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Portland, no good that time either.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Claxton down low, defended by Lillard. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And that one's good. Lillard.
In terms of shots per game, Lillard's name is always near the top of the list. He's not going to hesitate if the shot's there for him.
From deep, Johnson drills it from deep.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. A 3 from the inbound. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot of...
Cool.